Okay, so for a summary of the formulas, the slope of the formula is given by this. The slope, which in the book is labeled B1, other books call it different letters, but in our book it's B1, is equal to the correlation times the standard deviation of the y coordinates, whatever that is, divided by the standard deviation of the x coordinates. And then your intercept, which is labeled B0, is given by this formula. The y-intercept is the mean of the y, whatever that is, minus B1, the slope that you just computed, times the mean of the x. And then you put those two together to your final answer, which is this right there. The intercept plus the slope times x. Now these formulas are in the textbook on page 177 right here. So the slope of the line is right here. Intercept of the line, I should say the y-intercept of the line, is given by that formula. Same formula that I just told you about. And the author has an example. We have a mean, standard deviation, etc. And then the author works out the example. This is all on page 177. And then the next video also will show an example of this as well. And then often in the textbook, one last comment, the like here, the speed of the roller coaster is equal to 15.8 plus 0.37 times height. So instead of using x and y, they'll use the word instead. And so, for example, let's say you have a roller coaster and the height is 400 feet. So then you plug that number into the formula and you can predict what the speed is. And that's the ultimate purpose of these regression lines, is to try to make predictions. And so let me just do that example real quick here. So we have the speed, and we put a giant hat on top of it to indicate it's the predicted speed of the roller coaster is 15.8 plus 0.37 times the height. Okay, so if a roller coaster height is, say, 400 feet, predict the speed. Okay, so you just plug it in. So 15.8 plus 0.37 times the speed, which is 400. Okay, multiply first. Get out the calculator. So 0.37 times 400 is 148, and then add the 15.8 plus 15.8. Okay, so 163.8 miles per hour. So that would be your predicted speed based on a roller coaster that's 400 feet tall. Okay, now let's talk about these numbers one by one. The 15.8. So that's called the intercept. And it's called the intercept because that's if the height equaled 0. If there was no height at all to the roller coaster, then anything times 0 is 0. The 0.37 times 0 would go away, and you're left with just the 15.8. That's called the intercept. It's just whenever the explanatory variable equals to 0, whatever the explanatory variable is. That's just called the intercept in statistics. It's technically the y-intercept or the speed intercept, but usually we just say intercept. And then the 0.37 is your slope. The slope of the line. In other words, how fast that line, that least squares regression line, is rising. More specifically, in this case, it's miles per hour of speed per foot of height. And so, in other words, every time you increase the height of a roller coaster by 1 foot, the speed goes up by 0.37. So it's always your response variable unit per explanatory variable unit. Okay, and that's it for this lesson.